Please tell me that you were going to read this, the house down boots, whatever is on the screen.
We're gonna do something, so.
I want to hear it.
Hi! Welcome to this episode of the DMV Drag Fashion Review. I am here joined by the ever so fabulous, my sister, winner of DC Drag Wars Season 3, Vagenesis!
Hello!
A bearded beauty. Well, I'm excited to have you here. My first House of Stone sister guest. How exciting.
It's about time.
It's about... Why don't you talk a little bit about sort of how beards align with fashion? I know that kind of sounds a little odd to think about, but when you think about fashion as a whole, there are staples, like there's the bob, the stiletto, the pixie cut, the little black dress, the beard. So why don't you talk a little bit about, obviously, who Vagenesis is and how your beard aligns with your fashion and how you see beards transcending fashion and the future of the beard.
So, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not really known as the most fashionable queen in the DMV. But a beard is a big part of the look that I put out into the world. And it is something that has, I don't want to say it was a crutch for me in my drag, but it has been such a staple and people started to really recognize me by the beard that I found a way to work it into my look as a regular thing. I think a big part of it also is taking something that might not be traditional or conventional and making it your own. And serving it with the utmost confidence and pride. Like, you can't tell me this don't look good. You can tell me, but I'm not going to listen. Because I love the way this looks. I love everything about the look that's going on for me right now, including the beard. So it is a part of my fashion, and if you want to be a bearded queen, it can be a part of yours too. For only 3 payments of $19.99.
So are you ready to talk fashion? Are you ready to talk looks?
I am so excited
and judging the girls?
to judge some bitches.
Our first drag artist, drag performer for this drag fashion review is none other than Katya Attention. So what do we got here? What do you think of Miss Attention?
I think your first question was right. What do we got here?
What?
So we have a rhinestoned crown. That seems to be made out of felt or foam
paper?
Or I don't know. There's a lot. But it's, you know, that's a moment.
Different moments. It's moment, and it's a deep level, and it's a moment. I'm working hard. I'm working out. I'm trying to get ready for, you know,
3 months.
My moment.
We don't have a hair moment, which is like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Would you say your attention's been caught?
It is not, because it's everywhere. It's everywhere. I don't know where to look.
You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you. There's a lot of look here. Gotcha. There's a lot of look. I almost feel like that's what she wants. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't even mean that as necessarily a read. I think she wants all the bells and whistles in the kitchen sink. There's definitely some attention here.
I love the concept of this look. I love the idea of it. Like, I think that the mask over the face is a really cool thing that queens do sometimes that I think can allow you to create different shapes and different kind of looks with your face. Rhinestoning everything. I mean, a queen loves a good rhinestone, but this is just combining a lot of different concepts all at the same time. I mean, even down to the lace gloves, it just doesn't, they don't all.
Right. It's pretty clear that I think we're a little conflicted on what we're looking at, but in the spirits of trying to improve this, what would you do to improve this or to elevate the look?
That saying, you know, before you walk out the house, take one thing off. I would find some element of this to take away, whether it be the gloves, whether it be the neck fringe,
that fringe detail,
whether it be the face mask, whether it be the crown. Like, something in here is just not, is one thing too much. And the way the rhinestones are done, it's almost like a bunch of kids got carried away at a craft party.
Right, I think, yeah.
It just, like, it wants to be a concept and not a bunch of concepts thrown at each other together.
Yeah, I think you said that really well. Yes, this is a lot, and there's a lot going on, but if that's what you were going for, throw even more at it.
I don't know, I lean more towards to take something away.
Take something away?
Just like go in there with like...
Well, I feel like it would be harder to take away than it would be to add.
So just go in there with a hairdryer or a steamer and just like melt those rhinestones right off. Or
is that a real thing?
I don't know. Or just start with a whole new leotard and just like, ooh.
She cursed you, girl. She cursed you. Katya, I think this is on the right track. It is just fine for me.
For me, personally, Excuse me 1 second. We're just gonna be a man.
Are you good?
I'm good.
You hate it.
I do. I'm also gonna have to give it a 5.
Give it a 5. Okay. Up next, the lovely and tantalizing. I'm calling every queen tantalizing because I love that word. Miss Candy Pop.
I'm so here for this. Oh, I'm so mad because I tried the same thing and it did not look this good. I love this so much. This is like, okay, so we have this Edward Scissorhands inspired look. I hope to God she did cut to the feeling. Because like, I don't even care what she did. I mean, the pose number 1 is brilliant. She's clearly in a moment.
That's for another moment. Like, that was an amazing moment.
This and it's giving me a story.
I'm kind of wondering what she's looking at.
I mean, hey, maybe she's looking. Maybe one of her blades fell off too, and she's like, "Oh shit!"
She's like, "Oh shit!"
But she even stoned her blades. I live. This is giving me everything I wanted. I don't know. What do you think?
I just think that the scissor hands feel random to the look. I just feel like she thought maybe, oh, I'm doing Edward Scissorhands, I'll just wear all black, that's cute. Like, that'll work. I just don't think the dress goes with the scissor hands.
I see.
It's a little too pretty, a little too like classic drag. And I get that you're trying to do a drag version of Edward Scissorhands, but I still think there would be a lot more like almost fetish to it. And maybe if this dress was leather, I would get it. Because like, I think about it, take away the scissor hands. Wouldn't she just look like a fabulous kind of classic drag queen? And even the makeup too, like if this was I mean, maybe she had to do a second look that night, so she couldn't do anything like crazy with her makeup because of that.
Right. But
I think if she wanted to repurpose this look again, finding a way to sort of make the makeup a little more creepy than just like a black lip and longer lashes. You look good, girl. I'm just speaking largely about
as the concept.
The concept as a whole, and is it fulfilling that fantasy for me?
And I will say, despite understanding what you are talking about, it is fulfilling that fantasy for me.
Okay.
It's doing.
You want to be cut so fiercely. Very deep. Cut her very deep. It's your fetish is to be cut.
Oh, cut me.
Not me. Not me. I'm a clean, classy lady.
You don't know.
I rebuke you, Satan.
Oh, well. I give this a fierce.
You give this a fierce.
I give this a fierce.
I'm gonna have to give it a 5. That's just fine. All the way from New York City, Seraphim.
Turning looks stunting pretty.
She's the chicken from New York City. What are you thinking of Miss Sarah?
So, concept. I'm here for it. Execution. I'm figuring it out.
I think this is fucking rad. I love this. I think it's very clear what she's going for. I mean, I'm still trying to understand what the heart's about, but I don't know if she's a bird. I don't know if she's just like a creature of her own imagination, but it's a fantasy that I'm like really responding well to, and I want to know what this creature is. There's clearly an original, for lack of a better term, monster here that we're looking at. And I want to know more about this monster. I want to know why her heart has been stabbed. I think this is the coolest monster. And I feel bad if that's not the word you wanted me to use, Sarah, but I love this monster and I think she's absolutely fabulous. But I don't know if the Genesis agrees.
Here's the thing.
Tell her. Spilt that teat. Spill the teat.
Spilt. That's.
Spilt that teat from your titties.
Everything from the neck down is so feminine and so dainty, and it's not that anything has to be feminine or masculine, it's just that kind of roughness of the nose up throws it a little bit for me.
Sure.
That said, I mean, this is so clean. It's
well constructed.
It's very well constructed. What, you know what this is giving me a little bit?
What?
Old school Ari.
Oh, no, Grande?
Like, from Victorious. With that hair color and that pose.
The silhouette, the tiny body.
Okay.
Okay.
I can see old school Ari.
Seraphim Grande. Do we stand? Do we stand? I'm so into you, I can barely breathe. Thank you, next.
So, Yeah.
Fierce. I'd undoubtedly give it a fierce. I'm just interested. I love it. I want more. It's fierce. Love it.
You'll give it a fierce.
Just casually. Yeah. It's a fierce.
Casual. No, because this is a risky look. Not just because it's white, but like it's not traditional drag. And you know I love me some non-traditional drag. And it is well executed. I just want to know, again, I just want to know more about what's going on there. And like maybe like if we got closer, if there was some better lighting, I'd be able to see a little bit more what's happening in this region.
Yeah, this is one of those looks that like had a lot of attention to detail, so I think it's best captured in person than it is in a picture. But the picture's still great.
Yeah. See.
Great job, Sarah. All right, I have one more lovely surprise for you. So I like to do I knew you would love this. For context, the Genesis was there that night that before this.
Okay. I love this dress, I'm not gonna lie. I really do.
Thank you, I do too. I still do like I need to rewear it at some point.
But okay, so we have a nail, I live. We have a heel that matches the dress, I live. The hair is fine, could be brushed out a little bit more.
It's very flat. It is so
it's
flat.
Like it's fine.
No, it's bad.
My lovely sister Citrine has a big face.
Thank you.
She does. Thank you. And this somehow made her face bigger.
Well, I think it's a combination of the angle of the photo with the flat hair.
And here's the other thing, I'm so from then to now, you have really figured out how to pose. Like house down boots.
Thank you.
This is like your back went out. And you're just stuck with like...
Right, but the thing is, I think I'm trying to compensate for the leg because I did not pad that night. My legs are fiercely shaven.
So you're trying to give yourself...
I'm trying to give myself a little booch, yeah.
But you see how like with the way that the dress droops like that, your body has this really... It's an S. You're a whole S there.
Because I'm sickening, how dare you.
No,
this is so very bad.
It's... and you know what's weird? It's like, but I do love the dress.
Right.
I love... And like...
And then, you know, and the shoe's a great match, and I have a nail, I have a bracelet.
Are you wearing leggings?
I'm not wearing leggings.
I
did wear underwear. I think. You know what? This is pretty famous.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm torn because from the neck down,
right.
No, let me scratch that. No, take everything back. That arm going all the way down that long with nothing on it, and then that little white nail. This is fine.
I don't even know who this girl is. I don't know where she's going. I don't even know who she is.
I know who she is.
Where is she going?
She's the one who was invited to that trip, but she's also the one who's unfortunately holding the hair of the one in the bathroom because she didn't get the free drinks that night and no boys are talking to her.
Yeah, because you need to have that one ugly friend that comes along to like make everyone else look hot. Thank you for inviting me. That was very sweet of you. The fiercest of them all is Seraphim! Woo! Congratulations!
Yeah! Hearts and stars and horseshoes.
Feathers, white,
leather,
mass.
fetish. Trend alert.
No, I'm not doing a trend alert thing.
Unfinished concepts. Ideas are there, execution is where.
I want to thank my fabulous spirited stone sister, Genesis, for joining me here today on the DMV Drag Fashion Review. Did you have a good time?
I had a fucking blast.
Yeah, I could tell. I could tell from the tone of your voice.
I love reading a bitch.
Well, thanks so much again for Genesis. Oh, did I just make the nail? No, they're good. The nails are good. I just hurt myself. Thank you for Genesis for being here. It's been a fabulous time.
Thank you, Bill.
Thanks for watching, guys, here at the DMV Drag Fashion Review. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Geneva! Oh, my balls.